City in a Batmobile. Even though it get crazy, niggas don't talk like Swayze.
What up? This is Swayze, and let's get right into this because it seems like the latest crackdown on New York City's violence nabbed around 30 rival gang members that they claim are responsible for over 50% of the shootings going on in Washington Heights and Inwood. Now, this is a crazy indictment, guys. It's over 73 counts, including tons of weapons possession, 7 murder victims, countless of shootings, 7 murder victims, including 4 innocent bystanders, and a bunch of other nonsense. I'm not gonna hold you. Now, the article reads, in the city's latest crackdown on violence, 30 rival gang members were arrested and indicted. Now, the Manhattan District Attorney and the NYPD on Thursday revealed the indictment of the members who are a part of the 200/8Block, 6Block, and OED Own Every Dollar gangs. The district attorney acknowledged those specific groups allegedly are responsible for about 50% of the shootings that have occurred in Inwood and Washington Heights. That's crazy. They're saying these 30 people were responsible for over half of the shootings that was going on in that part of towns. But I'll continue. He also said just this year, they've accounted for 50% of the shootings in 3 or 4 precincts. The suspects are allegedly responsible for 18 shootings since 2018, all stemming from gang rivalries. In some of those instances, innocent bystanders became victims. Authorities also say some of the guns confiscated during the arrests were illegally transported from Ohio. Now, among the members arrested was 16-year-old Wilbert Almanzar, an alleged member of OED gang. He is charged with criminal possession of a weapon. He pleaded not guilty. However, the prosecution alleges that he is seen on video arriving with several guns, then passing them out to others before shooting. Now, they're also saying the 18 defendants from the 200 crew are charged with conspiracy in the 2nd degree for coordinating violent conduct against 6Block and other rivals. 11 are charged with murder in the 2nd degree. And according to the court documents and statements made on the record in court, from approximately September 2018 to October 2024, 6Block and 200 engaged in an ongoing and intensifying retaliatory violent conduct. In September 2018, 6Block member Steven Martinez, 26, allegedly murdered 200 member George Rodriguez, who was only 19. They also speak on a May 2023 incident where multiple 200 defendants were involved in a drive-by shooting in front of a deli on West 162nd Street in Broadway in 6Block territory, which killed a 66-year-old innocent bystander. And they also bring up recent incidents that took place this year. For example, it reads the violence continued into the summer of fall of 2024. In June, 200 member Roberto, who was 16, approached an intended target at West 206th Street and 10th Avenue and allegedly opened fire, killing 46 and 44-year-old innocent bystanders and hitting a 3rd bystander in the leg. So yeah, guys, this whole indictment is crazy, and what I just read isn't even half of it. But I'm gonna let you guys check out these few videos to give you some more context to what's going on, and I'll be right back with the rest of my commentary.
Well, 30 violent gang members arrested and indicted for wreaking havoc in Upper Manhattan. The arrests include members of 3 rival gangs who the district attorney says are responsible for half of the shootings in Washington Heights and in Inwood over the past years. Prosecutors say many of the victims were innocent bystanders. Eyewitness News reporter Janice Yu has more.
We will not tolerate gun violence on our streets. If you use guns to commit violence and cause harm, you will be held accountable.
Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, along with the NYPD, revealing the indictment of 30 gang members responsible for years of violence. They are members of the 200/8Block, 6Block, and OED gangs.
In total, these groups allegedly are responsible for about 50% of the shootings in Inwoods and Washington Heights, 50% of the shootings in the 3-3 and 3-4 precincts this year.
The suspects are allegedly responsible for 18 shootings since 2018, all stemming from gang rivalries. And in some instances, innocent bystanders became victims, including a woman who was 8 months pregnant at the time. Authorities say some of the guns confiscated during these arrests were illegally transported from Ohio. The suspects now facing murder, gun possession, transportation, and trafficking charges.
Search warrants, as was mentioned, undercover buys. It was a really sort of all of the above approach.
Among those arrested, 16-year-old Wilbert Almanzar, who was arraigned Thursday. The alleged member of the OED gang is charged with criminal possession of a weapon. He pleaded not guilty. The prosecution alleges the teen is seen on video arriving with several guns and then passing them out to other members before a shooting. Almanzar's bail was set at $50,000. Now, during this arraignment, the judge stressed that this is not just simply a weapons charge. He says this is much more serious given the scope of the investigation.
To other news now, violence in the city claimed the life of another innocent bystander, this time a father from Egypt who was here visiting family.
The shooting took place outside a family-owned bodega in Washington Heights. And that is where CBS 2's Christina Fan joins us live after speaking with a witness inside. Christina.
Well, Dick and Christine, this was supposed to be a joyous time for the family. The victim had just flown here from Egypt to celebrate the arrival and birth of a grandchild. Instead, his family is now planning his funeral.
All of a sudden, I saw the people, they laying on the floor.
Gamel Abelez is overcome with guilt, despite nearly getting shot himself. The manager of Chopped Cheese Deli was ending his shift Tuesday evening when bullets started flying, striking the owner's father, who was standing outside.
He had the phone, but the line from Egypt, so he's not working here. So he asked me for the Wi-Fi so he could communicate.
Surveillance video captured the tragedy that followed as 66-year-old Rada Girgis walked out to the corner of Broadway and West 162nd Street to call his son. Shots rang out and people started to run. We froze the video before the victim was hit and fell to the ground.
I tell you the truth, I'm from Middle East. We cannot let somebody like that, so I wanna hold them or something, but the police stopped me, said stay away.
Girgis had just arrived in the city a few days prior to visit his son and pregnant daughter-in-law. As police continue searching for the gunman who mistakenly shot him from a gray Audi, waves of customers flooded the business to offer their condolences.
These are hardworking people. They don't deserve this.
There was a point in my life where I used to be homeless and they used to offer me food for free. You know, it's amazing what they used to do for me.
Abelez, too, is trying to work through the pain.
He's a family man. We don't have a relationship, but I think like I'm too close to him from the first beginning when I met him.
And according to witnesses, there were several teenagers standing in front of the deli when the shooting happened. They believe one of those teenagers was the intended target.
Well, there you have it, people. There you have it. It seems like the district attorney in NYPD has been watching these people for over 6 years, built up a 73-count indictment on them, and 30 members from 3 different gangs apparently have been arrested and are facing a slew of charges. Now on the indictment, they also have text messages, and I'm gonna just read 2 of them. And one reads from October 22nd from Ami Ramos, a 200 member apparently, and it says, "This one of them, you heard? I'm getting a drop on all," implying that he sent a drop on one of his rivals. And you can also see on the bottom screen, on February 2024, a 6Block rival stated, "Presbyterian does not have trauma unit, big dog. So be careful standing on that block. Feel me? You might not make it to the next hospital." Another text message that they show from October 18th, 2022, a co-conspirator from 200 Block says, "Please kill him, bro. Do him for me." And on the bottom, you can see a text message on December 28th, 2022 from another 200 member stating, "You know anyone with revolvers, 38, anything, talk to me." Now, as you guys can obviously see, they got all types of messages, videos of certain members handing guns out, and all types of nonsense. And if you ask me, if these guys ain't just straight taking plea deals, I think they're going to get cooked. Because what's alleged in this indictment It's crazy. But pull up in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this situation. And if you like the video, don't forget to share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and make sure you hit that notification button. But I'm gonna keep you guys updated if I get any more news out of this. But I'm out of here.
Surrounded by shooters, what the fuck do you think that shit made me? I throw every time niggas know I'm a noodle. Really shot, he gon' lie like he crazy. Niggas spanked out Kenny Capone with a school. I was punching him up on the bench, shit was crazy. Oh shit, that's an intruder. I'ma put him on TV, I ain't talking no Swayze. Like free D.